Well, hey, man. What is up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? Did y'all get into this? Did y'all get into this interview Tasha K did with Miss Arrione, honey? I just came to just see what y'all thought about it, honey. I just wanted to come and just chit chat with y'all. Please let me know down in the comments if you guys, number one, can hear me. That's the first thing. I like to make sure that y'all can hear me. Also, honey, I gotta know what y'all think about this. I have to. All I can do is laugh. Girl, this right here is a mess. 1 second, y'all. I may have to check it on give me 1 second. I may have to check it on my thing. Got target. Okay, I'm gonna have to see my comments over here. Little shady boots. Shady boots. Give me 1 second, honey. I have to see what y'all saying over here in these comments. All I can do is a lamb, okay? That's all I can do. That was funny to me. Somebody was funny, y'all. I want to see what y'all over here saying in the comments. I just hate that it's not popping up on my thing. Maybe it'll start popping up in a second. Ooh, girl, y'all over here going crazy in this chat, honey. Let me see what y'all... Y'all, some part of me feel like, girl, why did we do this interview? Why did we do this interview? I feel like it was like maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3 takeaways. It really wasn't a full point in doing the interview, which also makes people feel like, okay, now you see why we really don't even be wanting to see you on the show. Okay, because like, what are you saying? The main thing for me was her continuing to say over and over how she feels like they're using, well, she said they were using her likeness, and she said something else. Oh, she kept talking about how she felt like she was being used to carry the show. That was the thing for me. Okay, great. The comments are popping up now. I'm like, girl, you not carrying. It's not you, ma'am. No, ma'am. It's not you, Arrione, that is carrying the show. It's the breakdown of the marriage and the other stuff, okay? It's like, yes, you were a part. However, I just felt like she was trying to take so much of the I guess I would say weight, like the show was just surrounded by her. And it's like, girl, so many other things happened on the show. But y'all know what else was funny? It was the beef with Oprah for me. I said, not her beefing with Oprah. Not you beefing with Oprah. Girl, Oprah don't even own no more, girl. She owns a small, very small percentage, girl. But at the end of the day, even if she did, how you gonna beef with Oprah? How you gonna beef with Oprah, girl? Not you mad at Oprah. Y'all, did y'all watch this? Did y'all watch this, y'all? Let me see what y'all saying. I want to know why her and Martell aren't together. Child, you know what I felt? I felt like the reason they're not together is because she knows that he's likely not over Melody. That's why. That's what I was thinking. It's called Love and Marriage. They had to explain why. They never said your name, girl. Y'all, 2-parent household. But now on, it's gonna be a two-parent household. No. 2-parent household. Okay, that's what it's gonna be for me. 2-parent household. Tasha said, wait a minute, what when you say Tasha said, well, wait a minute, when you say 2-parent household, I'm thinking that the parents are in the home. Well. 1 second. Let me get it together. My parents were not together. I said, girl, they finna eat you up, ma'am. I said, they finna eat her up. I said, I already can see the comments going right now. The fact that she said no 2-parent household, I said, ooh, not you messing up a 2-parent household and don't even know what one is. I guess that's why she messed it up. Like, oh my God. Girl, I can't. Girl, it was giving me 2-parent. That's what it's going to be. Here. No, 2-parent. What Yo, what? Man, I said, oh, I can see the comments, girl. They finna rag and tag you, ma'am. Right. That's the thing. Let me scroll. Exactly, reality show binger. Okay, because that's what it was giving. You supposed to be smart, ma'am. The girl said, and she was confident as fuck. Let me tell y'all, they won't cross them legs, baby. Them legs got crossed. Okay, them hands stayed here. Period, on the knee or wherever she had them. Okay, and as she leaned over and talked to Tasha real cute, girl. No, ma'am, no, two parent. So, no, two parent. Well, give me a second, 1 second. Oh, okay, I see what you mean now. Well, 1 second. Okay, girl, cut it out. Y'all will stop that today in 2022. Girl, I can't. She looked a mess. Her hair looks like a Party City wig. She wearing Helen Keller's wrinkled dress, and her makeup is aging her. Listen, it was the little piece of her bang that I just wanted her. I was like, Ariane, could you just get that piece right there and just lift it and curve it over? Like, if you could just get that piece right there and just curve it over for me just a little bit. Just fix that. Just do a comb over real quick, girl. Okay? I mean, the style wasn't bad, though. You know what I'm saying? I actually liked her hairstyle, for real. I actually liked her hairstyle. It was just a little piece. I just was like, get it. It was giving me when I watch her IG lives, and she always be trying to, like, move her hair a little bit. And I'm like, well, if you brush it back, okay, it'll be out your damn face. You ain't got to keep doing all of this, okay? Shit. All right? That's how I was feeling, girl. But, you know. Honey, I just wanted her to move it around just a little bit, honey. Thank you so much, Jamila TV, for the super chat. Melody about to release a song called Two Parent Household next week. Period. Do you hear me? Two Parent Household. Okay? Two Parent. Period. Girl, I am just like, girl, that two parent, that shit had me on the floor. I'm sorry. Okay, so the piece was bothering you too, Marquita. Girl, I was like, just pull it over, just grab it here. And I'm like, Tasha, y'all can take a little break so she can get the comb. Girl, ooh. But when she got ready to call Mel, though, Miss Girl got flustered. She got a bit flustered. Miss Girl had to go grab her phone. Miss Tasha said she had to call somebody. She was like, oh, yeah, girl. She was like, let me get on the phone. 2, 3, I don't know who she was texting. But let me tell you, she probably was like, she was probably trying to run an interference. Like, girl, in 2 minutes, I'm going to need you to call me and say it's an emergency. Because, yes, she over here trying to call Mel, and I am not trying to talk to this hoe. Not at all. So call an interference in about 2. That's what was going on, because she did not want to talk to her. I said, not you getting flustered, dear. Not you getting flustered. And then Tasha going to say something. I done got a new number. I mean, I got a new phone. I don't even have her number. I'm like, Tasha, why you were playing? You knew you weren't going to call that lady anyway. You was over there trying to get that lady shaking her boobs, hit a little Harlem shake. And that's what she gave. She gave a teeny weeny little Harlem shake for sure, honey. I said she wasn't going to do nothing but solidify how much of a bird she is. Listen to me. Listen, it did not help, is what I will say. It did not help at all. It didn't help. That's all I got. No, she's not a nurse. I thought she probably was, though. But she was in nursing school, but she said she never finished due to everything that was happening on the TV screen. It was really affecting her a lot, so she couldn't do it. Man, she been wearing the same hairstyle for months, like some braids. Ooh, help me. I could have sworn she was wearing her hair at some point. I think you said the style. That's what it is. So I think, yeah, I know it's something about this swoop bang that she likes. Not look very cheap, child. Let me tell you, I know Mel was somewhere hollering when she saw this, when she saw this interview. He never wanted her. He wanted the SCX. Now his wife is gone. The thrill no longer there. She thought she mattered more than his family. She's a clown. Child. I just felt like it was pointless. I didn't understand why we were here. It honestly gave me a glorified Instagram live. with exposure by way of Tasha K. Because she said nothing, you know, I thought it was going to be much more exclusive than what it was that we received, right? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I feel like it was probably like a 2 to 3 things, 2 little points that was like, oh, okay, I didn't know that now. You know, but it was what it was. She was smacking so damn hard. I was like, ma'am, swallow your spit, please. My God. Oh my goodness. You guys are funny, honey. Girl, she tried to act like Martell was nothing to her, but he kept busting on your situation. Her part always over by her ear, like, what the fuck? She always wear her hair in that style. Since I left Huntsville. Ooh, not since you left. When did you go? The girl is beyond delusional, beyond disrespectful, and very unintelligent. Miss Girl says she's not going to give out no apologies. She don't care that about what y'all talking about, okay? I don't know how many times Tasha had to ask her the question. Hear me, hear ye, hear ye, hear me, okay? Whether or not she was going to apologize, okay? Let me see what that woman said, because I was going to do a whole separate recap of the interview for you guys. But what did she say about that apology? She said something about she couldn't apologize because of how they were going on, making her look on TV or something like that. And I'm like, girl, the first person to really disrespect you because you sitting up here acting like somebody really did something to you, ma'am, Miss Girl, was Martell when he called you a peasant. And then you want to sit up here and get on this screen, talk about how smart you are and everything, and that's not the situation, and what I knew when I was younger versus what I am now, but you still went on to have a child by me and it called you a peasant. What was it? What was it? That's the thing for me. Still went on to have this man, baby, talk about, well, you know, wait a minute, Tasha, because that's when I was like 20. So I met him around 24. I'm 30 now. You know, if I was in my 20s, it really would have been I don't care about whether a man cheats on his wife, you know, like early 20s. I wouldn't care about that. But now that I'm 30, I think they should be respected for the wives that they are. Say what? I just had a child by him not too long ago, like a year ago. Well, I was still in my 20s, you know. I'm 30 now, so I know better, you know. You said late 20s. Well, I was still in my 20s. Like, girl, let's go sit down. Have a seat. 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 Her seat is in the back. Yeah, all of those are full up front. Reserved for the wives. Come to the back, ma'am. Please have a seat right here. Thank you, ma'am. 2 years later, I can't. I'm not going to deal. No, ma'am. Not making sense. Not making sense at all. Let's see. Oh, dang. I think it went away so quickly. Let me see if I can find it. I can't post it on the screen. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Keys, for the super chat. Acting like All Network owes her a check. And you can, she still what? And you can see she still wants to be on the show desperate. I got the same energy. I did. I'm not going to lie. I got the same energy. You know, when she was talking about how she thought she was going to be on the show and then that disappointment that set in right after she said that, she was like, but you know, it never happened. Like, cut it out, ma'am. I said, girl, she want to be on this show so bad. You want to be on the show so bad. Girl, Mel not finna have that. Mel not finna have that. I'm telling you, she not finna have it. Girl, who believes she waited 8 months before SCX and he wanted to hit the same day? Girl, I believe it. I'll give her that. Reason why I believe it is because she said that she was away in Ohio. When she said that she was out in Ohio with her family after graduating or whatever, it was in that moment I said, oh, that's why he didn't hit. For me, I said that's because she was away. Hello. But I bet you the moment he came up there, they get it in. They got it in. They got it in, girl. She said, and then you found out that he was married within that first week. Within the 8 months or something like that. Girl, and you just continued to go through with it. I guess, girl. And it's crazy because I want to understand that there are a lot of 20-something-year-olds that are highly immature is what I'll say. But there are a lot of 20-year-olds that definitely know better and know right from wrong. Period. So to use the excuse of, oh, I was young and I was this and I was that, it was kind of like, yeah, no. I think it looked appealing to her to know that this man over here got all this money and he trying to, you know what I'm saying, spend money on me, girl. Oh, girl, yeah, he about to fly me out to Atlanta, girl. That's what that was. That's what that was. That's why she didn't really care for real. Okay? But you still knew right from wrong. You still knew right from wrong. And she really didn't give us a whole lot about the Marlo stuff situation either, though, you know, about the guys. But also, I feel like it wasn't a whole lot that she had to say regarding that, because if you're a side chick or whatever you are, mistress, whatever they want to label you as, if, can y'all still hear me? Okay, there I go, because I messed with this mouse. But anyway, if you're a side chick, mistress, or whatever it is that you are, and you're going around the guys, it's not a whole lot she had to say, because to be honest, the dudes already, like, I'm going to automatically think y'all cheaters too, because y'all are okay with that. And Maurice already confirmed that he's not going to get up out his seat. He's not going to move. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to walk out or anything. So there's that. So if you stick around with what your homeboy got going on, then for me, that means that you're complacent with what he over here doing out here in these streets. You feel what I'm saying? So Miss Girl could miss me with that. Why? Ooh, Chile. So it wasn't a whole lot that she needed to say about that. But as far as her talking about, like, I was young, I was this age, and then now I'm there, I'm like, girl, shut up. Then she said she don't owe no one an apology because the meal came to her house. Well, duh, what you think, baby? That ass getting tired. Getting tired. She brought some ladies to my house, some hairstylists and some friends. Well, Tasha said, so do you think that she was trying to, you know what I'm saying, fight? I mean, well, why? Who else would come to somebody's house with friends and stuff? Like, girl, yeah, you knew she was ready to throw them hands. And if she wasn't going to get them hands wet, she had somebody that was going to get them hands wet for her. And then going to sit up there and talk about, so you don't check the side woman. You go, hey, girl, that sound like Miss Wanda. But you don't check the side woman. You go to your man. Who said she did oops upside the head? I said oops upside the head with him. And now she coming to rat-a-tat-tat on you. Okay? She probably was giving out equal opportunities, honey. And you was just next in line. Child, that is a mess for me, honey. I can't, y'all. I can't. When she tried to imitate Mel, that says a lot. She did. She was like, you have my number. Let me stop. I was like, ooh, girl, this is not looking good. This is not looking good, honey. She said that it's personal between her and Oprah. Girl, I said, girl, Oprah. She said, even though Oprah don't know me, I said, Oprah somewhere like, girl, I sold on for a reason. This ain't got nothing to even do with me, baby. I don't even know you, okay? I don't even know you. I don't know what your beef is with me, honey. I'm over here trying to sit down and have me a little bit of tea with Michelle Obama. And you over here talking about some other girl, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Okay? Period. Side chick, coleslaw, cornbread, the whole restaurant. Why Martell not with her since she took him with her eyes closed. Ooh. We learned absolutely nothing from that interview other than the fact that she owns what? Where did it go? Oh, it's only other than the fact that she's slower than we thought. 2-parent household. Period. And that's how we explain it in 2022. Okay, that's why we got so many tools in 2022. Because of the 2-parent household. Understand, okay? And I'm not going to accept y'all saying it any different than that. Okay? 2-parent, okay? And make sure you bobble them when you do it. 2-parent household. Okay? Child, I can't make it up. She been knew he was married at the cookout. He had the cousin go ask for the number because he couldn't. And I think that's very messed up. I would like to know which cousin was this. Is that the cousin that does her hair? And also, if that's the case, is this the cousin that also pulled up on you when she came to Mel house? Because you said hairstylist, and she used to do Mel hair. So, what's that? Girl, this thing here is messy. Thanks so much, Timed Up Love, for the super chat. Was the cousin who hooked them up the one who did male hair? And they said is Marcel's mistress. That's the question that I'm having as well. Remember, they recorded her phone call saying it's true. And is that the one that Tasha was talking about when Tasha said that she recorded the phone call? And then Ariane said, I ain't even know that the call was recorded. Had I known, I would have said something different. Oh, don't say that different. Don't say that different. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Don't say that different. Y'all are funny in the comments. I hated that she talking about Martell should handle the kids. No, y'all both grown and can eventually talk and put the siblings together. He not gonna always be around. I can see that. And she definitely took the same stance as Mel took. And I just feel like, in time, they're probably gonna grow past this space of where they are. And, hopefully they'll get to that place where they can talk. Because at the end of the day, when she said, the kids will be grown, I feel like they'll be old enough to be able to continue to maintain their relationship. Newsflash, ma'am, y'all still got a child that's like the same age. Okay, both of y'all. So they're going to be growing up together. So you just never know what can happen between now and whatever time. So we'll see. We'll see if they grow out of it, But I guess what they mean is as long as he's here, they're going to let Martell end up making that decision. So there's that. Yeah, girl, this is messy. Thanks so much, Ashley, for the super chat. She literally on the same brain level as Martell. Both of them failing tests. Girl, cut it out. Cut it out. Girl, you are wrong for that, Ashley. Ashley, you wrong for that. Girl, I can't. Yes, guys, please be sure to hit the like button. Don't be stalking. Don't be stalking, honey. Just despite the producers need to keep talking about her, side chicks do not have rights. Okay. I'm okay if they move past her because I feel like they not really fully talking about her for real. I feel like throughout the season, it's been Martell and Mel speaking on their marital situation as far as co-parenting and things he may have said that's disrespectful, but not so much as about Miss A. I feel like that question definitely came up this season at the reunion because of the past, right? Like season 2, season 1, when the breakdown and everything of their marriage started to happen. So, yeah. So they really could stop now. They ain't got to ask no more questions about her. And leave it to Marcel and them. They would probably love to not answer any questions about her anyway, considering the fact that she going to spill some more of their tea they keep on. Or a little bit of juice, tiny. And she was so quick to throw Mel's tea out there about the attorney repeating what Martell told her. Exactly. That's the thing. You got a real big vendetta or something, like a big major issue against this woman when you was over there dibbling and dabbling with her husband. But it seems like when it came down to the guys and spilling their tea and what happened in the Airbnb, which you actually had proof to, you actually were able to see what was really going on. It seems like you handled their situation to me with more delicacy than you did with Mel. And the information you know about Mel is by way of a third party. So the way that you were so stronghold in how you spoke about Mel, you should have been like that about them dudes who you spent the weekend with. Period. Okay. She took no responsibility for her actions. She kept saying it's Martell's responsibility. You could have stopped answering. I feel like some she did, some she didn't. So she said I take full accountability for the things that I did. And for me, it's more accountability, but less of an apology. And I don't know. I feel like that's kind of difficult. How can you accept accountability but not want to give an apology? Does that make sense? How is that? Thank you so much, Pamela, for the super chat. She keeps proving that she's a tricker, thought, etc. Evidence of special education. Lord mercy. Oh my God. Let's see. Alicia says, I feel like you're totally on Mel's side. Well, what other side you want me to be on when it comes to a side chick? Like, I'm confused on what side, how. Let me know how you want me to respond, Alicia. Let me know what you want me to say to soothe your mindset. Let me know. When Tasha said she was calling Mel, did y'all notice how fast she grabbed that phone? Correct. She did. She grabbed it quick. Y'all know she was about to call Martell. I don't know who she was going to call, Ghostbusters or someone. But I know she was not ready to have that conversation with Mel. She was like, girl. She was quick to let y'all know, it ain't me, y'all. Girl, it ain't me. I'm not, Don't put me in that. I'm not the one reaching out, honey. It's not me. I don't know what to tell y'all, but it ain't me, girl. That's Tasha. Tasha over there trying to call her. I'm not trying to mend fences. I don't know, girl. I don't know. I feel like they probably still rocking out, even though she said that it ain't no, what she said, it's not any co-parenting with benefits. It's not any co-parenting with benefits. So, yeah, I feel like it is some co-parenting with benefits. Thank you so much. Love you too for the super chat. This chat is hilarious and Jamie's commentary is the cherry on top and I love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Y'all is funny, honey. Let's sing together. 2-parent household. Ain't nothing like a 2-parent household. Ain't nothing like a 2-parent household. Thank you so much, Tonette, for the super chat. So she was in school for 5 years. Damn, student loans. Listen, I hope she was there on a scholarship. Lord, have mercy. While she was busy letting Martell mess up her nursing degree. Y'all are... Girl, Melody was over there plotting and getting finances straight for the divorce, honey. Hear me. Martell was bragging about them going to the same school, but sis didn't finish. No. She finished her undergrad degree. She got the undergrad degree. It was the nursing thing that she went on to go and do. When she went off to nursing school, she didn't finish that. Because she know Melody will talk her ass down, make her feel small. I wonder what the interaction would have been like between both of them because Tasha said that Melody was extremely scared to even sit down and do the interview with her. So it seems like Tasha got another exclusive interview with Melody that she may drop at a later time. So I wonder how Mel would have responded had she known Arrione was in the building. I think she probably would have wanted to hang up, but out of respect and professionalism, she probably would not have and only spoke solely with, Tasha. But Tasha, I think Tasha told Arrione that, oh, don't worry, Mel won't know that you're in the, that we're sitting here or whatever. Thanks so much, Chaka Cat. I hope I said that right. Ari said, Jesus on the main line now. Okay, tell them what you want, honey. So why she talking about side pictures of the nigga at the mall? Baby wasn't even there. Oh no, why she taking side pictures? Oh, I remember what you're talking about. It looks like they was in Zara. And he was walking. Yep, baby wasn't even there. They just be out there kicking it. I guess I could do that now. Might as well. Do you think Mel would have stayed if there wasn't a baby? I'm not sure if she would have stayed if there wasn't a baby. I don't know. Probably so, probably not. I think what heightened things for Mel was, when she got on this show. And, she probably got like a lot of positive feedback from the ladies about like probably leaving the relationship or whatever. And I think more than anything, Mel was able to see herself. See, it's one thing when you're experiencing stuff, and it's another thing when you're stepping outside of it, right? So I feel like we always can give advice on somebody else's situation and may not be able to give the best to ourselves on ours, but that's because we're in it. But once Mel got out of it and she really was able to see it on TV, like, oh, I look like a motherfucking fool if I sit up in this thing. What? Okay? So I think her last straw was not only seeing it on television, but when he messed up with the pandemic. So I don't know. Maybe she was going to be out whether there was a baby or whether there wasn't a baby. I think it's extremely messed up that he got this young lady pregnant at the same time that Mel was pregnant with Boss Baby, and then she aborted, and then they ended up getting pregnant again at the same time, and they both had the baby. And then I also kind of felt a little way like, dang, Martell, you was over there telling all this lady T. So Miss A over there, how you over there on release this lady records telling us about her having an abortion too? Girl, I was like, what, girl, what kind of stuff is that? Okay. Who else thought she tried the Jack Mill professional style and it didn't work? I didn't see that. I just saw a simple black dress. Want to say she didn't have sex with him for months or years. Yeah, right. Soon as he gave her some change or something, shiny, them legs open. Hey, Porsha. Hi, how are you? Yikes. And that's so funny because I'm talking about Porsha Williams. Meanwhile, your name next to this thing say Porsha. Embarrassing, girl, because that sound like Porsha. Anyway, honey. Yes, so let's keep going. If you're loyal to a married man for that long, then yes, you need to come to the stage and accept that award. I thought it was also funny that she had so much to say, but didn't want to tell us about the lavish gifts that he gave. Girl, what he gave? We want to see. Was Tisha right, girl? Did you get the BMW? Where is the BMW now? Okay. What's going on? Child, that lady said that man took care of her. You hear me? That's another reason why she wasn't leaving him alone. Lord have mercy. Arrione had to be lying about talking to Mel because when they were going to call, she didn't know what to do. I also thought it was funny because, and I remember making a note of this, earlier on, she made it seem like she only talked to Mel one time. And then later on, as we continued to watch the interview, it was, you and Mel have talked on the phone. Sorry, y'all. I keep doing it. I got to stop doing that. Sorry. But then when you're on the phone with Mel, I'm sorry, at a later time in the interview, you're saying that you talked to Mel, and then 1 minute Mel came over and y'all talked for 2 hours and this and that. So, I mean, I'll have to go back and probably listen to the beginning because it sounds like she didn't talk to her at first. But then now you're saying you talked to Mel. So which one is it? Yeah, I can't. If she was smart, she would befriend Mel, at least cordial, and get on the show that way. Fumble the bag. I feel like she could befriend Mel all she wants, and I don't think Mel is going to budge on allowing her on her show. And I don't feel like Mel owes her anything. I do see it very interesting that Martell was over there trying to cook and work up some things and switch it, change it, rearrange it so that he can get his girl on the screen some kind of way. I was like, oh, okay then, Martell. I see you. Meanwhile, you still over there texting Melody and stuff, and you want her to be in your good graces and all this other stuff. You want her back, but you trying to help get this lady on the show. Ooh, baby. Talking about let's bring up a DNA situation so that could be something to talk about next year, which will probably bring her onto the show. Ooh, child. She had a point to prove. You said you knew he was married 9 months in. How did she make it to 5 to 6 years? Help me. We all know better at that age. Once the man says he's married. Talking about, I've been hearing things, so I brought it up. And when I brought it up, he admitted to it. He said, whatever, yeah. He didn't really dive deep into it. And neither did you. And neither did you, girl. He only dived deep in you. She's not going to apologize to Mel because she feeds on the drama because it makes her relevant. Infamous by proximity, fame is a hell of a drug. Yikes. Maybe she'll go and be quiet this time and really work on her I guess, rebrand. Everyone was giving what? PCA at the funeral. She imitated Mel's voice, so you know she talks like that with her friend. I'm sure. She's young-minded and Martell knows it. That's why Arrione is about as relevant as he cares to make her. Any bit of publicity makes her feel like somebody defending the mess. Definitely ain't it. She knew he was married and was disrespectful. What goes around comes around. All money ain't good money. Yeah, and I don't understand though, y'all, for real. Like, I just feel like if you're not even willing to, I guess, like, say, I apologize, how can you expect a person to want to let you onto their show? You know what I'm saying? Thanks, Mel Lee, for the super chat. Martell didn't want her on the show. He just told her that. Why would you agree to the question of your son's paternity? She's less than smart. Listen, Tasha K live was litty. That live was going up. You hear me? I want to have food. What? I would have food with even a separated man until I saw documentation, or rather him just be fully divorced. I can't do the drama. She ain't going to be quiet. She trying to have beef with, wrong road, ma'am. Wrong road. Meanwhile, Oprah somewhere around here eating her soup, child. They like that. She's somewhere getting ready for bed, child. Oprah ain't think about this young lady. Seriously, if Mel talks to her on the phone and pulls up to her BFF house for 2 hours, why not talk to her on the show? If that is indeed true, I don't know. Maybe because Miss Girl has taken to IG Live to get real slick and fly. Okay, maybe the energy she had in that car with Mel ain't been the same energy she been having on IG. So yeah. And then, I don't know. That's a good question though. I don't know, girl. I don't know. And at the same time, even with that, she still messing with this lady husband during the pandemic. After you were fully aware and knew that this man was married. And he was just as foul too. Sitting up here playing the victim. She's dumb as a box of rocks. My goodness. I just don't think this helped her at all, y'all. I really don't. I didn't care why she kept saying they were using her likeness. They didn't even say your name to the reunion, girl. Stop. You have to be recognizable for someone to have a likeness. Tasha K was doing a lot of talking for Mel. I don't think Mel is looking for an apology from her. Probably not. But since we're on the subject, I don't think nothing was wrong with, Tasha asking her for one to see if she would be willing to give one. And maybe Tasha knew that ahead of time, but still chose to ask that girl knowing that girl was going to say no. For what? Girl, she done called me a side chick in a song. I ain't gonna apologize about a mother. Martell doesn't want her, but walks that fine line because he doesn't want those child support problems with her. I don't know if she'll do that. I don't know these folks. It's funny how she is trying to act like Martell is nothing, but when Tasha asked, would you get back with him? She didn't say no. And I'm over here cracking up because I'm like, because she still is. Girl, what? Talk about something. No. And not co-parenting with benefits. I'm like, girl, y'all still together. What they said on In Living Color, and they still together. That's what it was giving. Mel is not thinking about this girl. She is big mad that Mel doesn't care about her. What are y'all thoughts about her saying that Mel was capitalizing off of the side chick song? I think Tasha said something like she feels like if Mel's saying that she's over it and stuff, then like move on or something like that. And I understand that too. I feel like, yeah, girl, if you're gonna be over it, move on. But at the same time, some part of me is like, girl, pay me for my pain, pay me for my time. And you can say the bullshit because everything is mine. And Martell, I took all that was yours, okay? And you really struggling with a coin, okay? So it ain't too much that you could give me. So the least I could do is just, profit off my pain and put it in a song. So what's not clicking, Steven? And this woman knows the storyline would be different next season. Now she makes it seem that she wants her name out of the show. She and Martell made a deal. She didn't totally tank Maurice and Marlo about their cheating. She didn't share a lot of the meat of the situation. No, she didn't. And that's what I was saying earlier. I felt like she was just so confident in the things that she said about Mel that came by way of a third party or whatever. But when it came to the stuff that you actually were privy to, it was a different energy for me. Yeah, she probably was. I'm mad that she couldn't capitalize off, off a big platform. Thanks, Tanya, for the super chat. As much as she claimed they're dragging her name, she sure didn't spill no empty. Now, what happened in ATL, Mrs. Wanda wants to know. Let us know, okay? What really happened in ATL? Still didn't gather anything. And if you feel like the show isn't making you look that great on TV, and you're not even on the show for them to make you look great, what you think they're gonna do when you get on there? I don't think it's gonna go in your favor at all. I don't think it's gonna go in her favor at all. So, Bottom line is you should have left that man alone. He was married and you didn't care. Anything that comes after that is on you. She's mad because they didn't She's mad because they didn't put her on the show. She didn't get the clout she so desperately needed. Why do you think she was quiet all this time? She was waiting for her moment on the show. She mad. And she said she got a phone call from one of the producers that was pretty much trying to tell her to be quiet after she came out talking about some, let me see if I can get you on the show. I said, oh yeah, bet. I said, they was definitely trying to keep you quiet, girl. Because they not going to put you on this show. They not going to put you on this show, girl. That ship, I think, has definitely sailed. I think that ship has sailed. Why not capitalize on it while simultaneously keeping the mistress from capitalizing on it? Kill two birds with one stone. Girl. But yes, the interview was cool for what it was, I suppose. Yeah. I just wanted to hear y'all thoughts about the situation overall. I just came to check out what y'all was saying, and I'm gonna watch it, probably watch it again and then give y'all a separate recap on that. But I had to see what y'all was over here saying in the chat, girl, because I had to make sure y'all heard 2-parent household like I did. Okay. Sad. Tisha would have befriended her until she talked about Marlo and Maurice. Ooh, she said that Martell is a good man and a person, and he doesn't know the person. She doesn't know the person they show on TV. Then said he needs counseling. Ooh. Oh, what Roland Ray said? I came in from the dead, and they said you still with that girl. Hilarious, ma'am. Yeah, that's not going together. That's not going together. Tasha asked her what she get out of being with Martell. She couldn't even say her beautiful baby. Ooh! I don't think she was ready for the interview. Damn. My goodness, it looks like a bad what? And why does she go live after every and make it worse? By oh, she on live now? Lord, oh, have mercy. I'm gonna go and see what she's saying. Well, not really. I'm not gonna see what she's saying because I'm on live with y'all, but I'm gonna go see if she's live. Oh no, she's not live right now. Oh, let me go back down. Sorry, y'all. Thanks so much, Sheree, for the super chat. They have never showed her face or said her name on the show. So how can they be using her likeness? She's just mad that she's not in the show. That's what it's giving. Thanks, Pamela, for the super chat. That ship has sailed. Jamie, that ship ain't never been built for. It ain't never been built, child. Girl, the lumber is still somewhere else. I can't. Okay. Not throwing shade at the girl. Mel is trying to launch a music career. For her not to tap into stuff that's in her life would be dumb. That's another thing, Nike. That's another thing. Like, Arrione continued to speak on the things that she didn't like that Mel had to say or whatever, or how she's looked on the show, or why Mel got it. Like, I don't understand why her likeness isn't enough to carry a show. Ma'am, it's been carrying this show since it's been on. What are you speaking on? What are you talking about? Okay. That was the thing for me. Like, it's been carrying the show. And if this is a part of her life, why can't she speak on her side of her life? Like, I don't understand that. Why she can't tell about her story, or why she can't talk about something that affected her. And it's her show. It's her show. Like, it's just, I don't know. It don't make sense to me, but I guess the girl, you know, I guess why the internet had us thinking she was a nurse. Whole time she was a CNA cleaning butt. Girl, Mika. Now you wrong for that. Thanks so much. God dang it. Thanks, Ashley, for the super chat. Did you catch her saying she didn't know Martell was arguing with Mel and her mom about not cooking and cleaning? She's still throwing shots at Mel. Gullible. Woo. I did catch that. What I also catched was how she spoke on the conversation of the phone call. And she said the only thing she wanted to clear up in this phone call was put Martell on the fucking phone or something like that. So the only thing she wanted to clear up on the phone call was a cuss word. I said, you brought us here for this? You brought us here to clear up one cuss word that you didn't say? I'm thinking the conversation probably went completely different. Okay, so you did say that. So tell us how it went, girl. Let us know. Well, I didn't say fucking. I didn't say that. I did tell her to put him on the phone. Yes. Yeah, I did that. I said that's what I said. That's what I said. No, I didn't say that though. I didn't curse, but I said it. I'm like, girl, why is we here? Did I miss something? I pray that Mel doesn't even respond to this interview. You know she not. Because she is so proud to be attached to Mel because she wants to be Mel. Oh, okay. Okay, she's delusional. She speaks from what? From the gospel of lying. Not the gospel. Y'all are a mess. Why would Mel want her on the show? Because you don't reward bad behavior. And I feel like if she could have Martell, it's not on there. He wouldn't be on there either. Okay? I don't think Mel probably won't have none of them on the show, especially after this past part 3 or whatever reunion. She probably won't have none of them on the show, child. The type of woman I am, I would want her to come on the show. I know I'm the big joker, so bring it on. This is entertainment TV. If you're going to do it, do it. Okay. Upload it on YouTube, Coleslaw. We don't want to see you on the show. I feel like she ain't even got to upload the video no more because she just gave it to Tasha K, and it's the same thing we were getting from IG Live, the glorified IG Live. You know, it sucks for her. The fact that she remotely believes anything Martell told her about the show or otherwise. He called you a peasant, and that's who neck her foot need to be on, because I feel like he started that. That was him. So if she felt like any other disrespectful conversation followed after that, I feel like I blame him. He gave room for that. So I would say sweep around that front door first with Martell. Arrione doesn't have a place in TV because she's not TV material. She's, okay. Arrione is a narcissist just like Martell, so is Melody for that matter. Ooh, birds of a feather. My God. Thanks for watching, Star. I appreciate it. I never heard Melissa. Right. I never heard the word likeness being used so much. And I think somebody must have told her you have to say likeness because they weren't actually using her name. I think that's why she just, continued to say that all the time. Periodically time. That's how long she was messing with that lady husband. A long periodically time. Thanks so much, Ginger, for the super chat. I'm sorry I'm unable to post it because it got away from me, but it says this girl has delusions of grandeur. She really thinks she's on the same level as Mel and deserves to be on the platform Mel created. That's crazy to me. Arrione played it smart tonight by saying Mel's name. And that gag order is on go. Not the gag order on go when God said go, honey. The gag order is on go. She despises Mel because Mel represents everything she's not. Mel was the wife. Okay, she had her husband's children. She had her baby. Daddy's baby. Ooh. Y'all is going up in these comments, honey. The Arizona tea. Now, why you done call this lady that? Did Arizona tea get preggers after she... Girl, I'm trying to get past Arizona. Did Arizona tea get preggers after she saw Martell called her a peasant on the show? I wonder. Yeah, she got pregnant by that man after. This happened in the first season, I think. I think it was like the first season when he called her a peasant. Maybe first or second child, but the baby didn't come to what? Third? Yikes, honey. She was a fool for that D. She was a fool for the D. She had so much negative to say about Mel, but kept saying Martell is a good man. Help her. I knew she was slow when she said she was raised in a 2-parent household, but her mom and dad didn't live together. And y'all better not address a 2-parent household any differently than what she said tonight. 2-parent. Okay? Girl, hilarious. I knew that was going to eat her up for that. Eat her up. Her speaking to Oprah on camera looked like a plea for help. Could have been. I don't know. It was giving me beef. Okay? It was giving me, I got beef with Oprah. Talking about somebody that she looked so highly at or something like that at one point in her life. And whatever else she said about Oprah, like that's what it was giving. It was giving me her beefing with Oprah. I said, not you beef with Oprah. But it could have been a plea for help. Maybe she want Oprah to reach out. Oprah will see it and say, Arrione, I'm so sorry. My bad. Now sit down and have tea with me and tell me exactly what is happening. You're saying that they won't let you on the show? Is that what you're saying? Okay. And who exactly is it that won't let you on? The creator. Oh, okay. Girl, get your out my face. Okay. I run multiple businesses. I do not have time. I will not come off my cherry out to throw tomatoes with you, sweethearts. Okay. That's what Oprah's gonna be giving. Oprah not gonna sit down and chat with you. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you so much, Prosperity Thick Girl. Okay, because the conversation is great, everybody. But don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you all so much. If you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and do so. Thank you so much, Pamela, for the super chat. I'm trying to find you here. Oh, there you go. Perfect. Dang it, did I lose it again? I'm sorry. All right, Arrione is for the streets. Well, she might well be with Martell for real because he for him too. Martell likes her. He will have another child with her because she is still dealing with him whenever he wants. We'll see. Child. Not Oprah. What? Not Oprah ain't watching Tasha K. Y'all on meds, girl. Y'all don't know what these folks be doing. Martell paid for her lifestyle via Melody. He didn't have money to keep his lights on without Melody. If I were Mel, I would let his butt use candles. Trying to play head games so that Oprah will have a conversation with her. It is a game. Help me. Oprah's not going to talk. Oprah ain't even trying to deal with the network. She might want to go talk to nephew Tommy or something. Maybe they can help. Thanks so much, Isata. I hope I said it right. Sorry. Why didn't she at least take respect by saying sorry to Mel on camera, like what Tasha K wanted her to do, but she didn't do it? Epic fail. I have to agree. Because for me, I just feel like if you accept the accountability, then I feel like you could, also apologize at the same time, especially if she did this in an effort to try and rebrand. I know that's something she had been talking about. So that's going to make people not like you even more, that you weren't willing to give her that on camera. But she did go back and say that she'll talk to Mel, though. She did say that. She's been contacted by multiple networks. Yeah, here we are. You could have talked on your own YouTube. Bag fumbled. Ooh, help me. Help me. Tasha wasn't gonna go over there. Well, she could have said all of this on her own YouTube without even going over to Tasha, because it ain't like she gave us a whole lot. She could have wrote out her own timeline and be like, boom, bet. Hi guys, I'm gonna tell you guys everything from beginning to end, and this is how it went. Facts. She probably would have got 1 million views or something, girl, had she did that. I don't know. I mean, word would have spread. It would have got around. I guess that was another bad fumble. It was the 3 pregnancies for me. Listen, girl. And unfortunately, I hate that she had a miscarriage, the first time. And then the second time, she made the decision. I think it was her decision, right, to abort the child. It was her decision. Martell wasn't even putting the pressure on her. Then Martell said he wasn't going to choose between both of them. It would have been in that moment. Oops, upside the head. I said oops, upside the head. I would have had to go. How do we know the guy Mel cheated with wasn't married? That's what it sounded like Miss A was trying to say. She was saying that she was telling Mel's story like she was Mel. She said that the attorney was married. And that's who she had messed with or something. Yeah, Martell had went through her phone, and when he went through her phone, he saw messages, and those messages were between Mel and the attorney. And I'm like, you sure know a lot, girl. I guess. I guess. Baby, if that was Dr. Heavenly interviewing her, SHI would have ended so early. I can hear Heavenly saying coleslaw, whore, etc. Please get Iyanla on the line. She's the only one that can help Arrione at this point. She wanted Tasha's platform for coverage. She wants to be on TV, period, and many networks watch Tasha. Okay. Thanks, Issa, for the super chat. I believe if Martell comes back to her, she not gonna refuse because she still like Martell and she still have feelings for him. I believe that for a fact. I can see that too. Yep, I can see that too, for sure. For absolutely. Marcel, you know it's a lie when Martell said it. Child, I'm hollering. Her interview was nothing but an attempt at damage control, but it didn't work. I don't think it worked either. I don't think it worked either. Oprah does not own anymore. She is pleading through the screen to the wrong person. Plead to Discovery Plus or Carlos. Or Carlos, since he's, running the show under his production company. Mel should make all her coin because pay for the gifts Martell gave her 50%. She said that lady too embarrassed to go back down to the job, but she's always had a job. She said she was embarrassed to go work. Oh, the nursing thing when she was working with the nurses and stuff. And she ended up leaving because of the overall situation or something like that. I ain't gonna lie. When she said that, I was like, well, how you maintain it then? Was Martell keeping you up? And then what's been happening since, the divorce and everything? If his coins has been, dried up and he's been ready to hit rock bottom. What's been happening there? What's been happening there? Lying, talking about producers reached out to her. The lies. I feel like they probably did reach out when she said that they reached out to tell her to, let's see about getting you on the show. Basically, girl, we need you to be quiet. And it could have been a producer that really ain't got no pull like that too. So I don't know. I bet her co-workers was gasping about her at work. Child, you know that was. Girl, you heard about this? Where did you see it? Girl, they talking about it. They said it's tall. Girl, I'm finna go over there and ask her. Hey, girl. You know it. Okay? You know it. She probably had somebody coming up to her every other day telling her about what they heard. For sure. $17K he stole from Mel. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Ooh. Did he ever get that back? Did he have to get that back, that $17K? She said the stress of the situation kept her from finishing nursing school. That's crazy. You're the mistress. What's so hard about that? I don't know. And she was all over social media talking and stuff, so I thought she was doing just fine. She said traumatized, like she didn't help create her own reality. Yikes. Then she always wanted a clothing line, but she really wanted to be a nurse. I was confused the whole time. She said the second audio clip of her on the show was the highest rated, and that check goes to Mel. Yikes. I would hope they cut her a check for her voice. I would have hoped they would, at least if they the ones that reached out to the girl, told this girl to get on this call, I would have hoped she got at least $200. Now I think the hospital fired her. I don't know. And then I think her family had been trying to tell her, like, leave that man alone, girl, chill, hold what you got, leave that man alone. She wasn't trying to hear it. Girl, it wasn't no mountain high enough, no river wide enough to keep her off of Martell's. I think he produces, what? Did I miss it? I think producers reached out to her. I'm guessing Melody asked them to tell her to be quiet. I don't know. Thanks, Tony, for the super chat. Ain't Martell a producer? So he basically reached out. You're probably right. It could have been Martell. I don't know. She clearly still talking to Martell because she tried to lie for him about coming to her in the pandemic. Like, if he didn't, then how you get pregnant? Ooh. She has no real remorse whatsoever. What about the trauma to those kids having their home broken? She was laughing at Melody on her lives in the past. And gotcha. She can't get hired because of the company reputation. Unfortunately, she thought she would get rewarded for hurting another successful woman. Women and men don't get treated the same for cheating. True. Girl, that's a messy situation. Tasha really should have touched on the fact that she clearly moved from Ohio to Huntsville. Missed opportunity. She mad because Mel made that song about her. She made a song about what? About calling her a side chick. Yeah, that's what she said. When she said she didn't know Martell was at the gym, no ma'am, you are the gym. He worked you. He worked you out, right? Girl, a mess. You're a mess, honey. How you only have SCX with him for 6 years and claim you're not checking for him and he pursued you? Whew. Y'all are not nice. Sweet says Melody and Martell do not have pool like that. Come on now, y'all. Martell was wondering if he was fired. He did. He said they graduated from the same college. How you only? Does anyone know where she currently lives? She said I lived in Ohio at the time. I thought she still lived there. Is she closer to Martell now? I thought she was in Huntsville. She's still messing with Martell because she tried to lie for him about coming to her in the pandemic. Like, if he didn't see you, then how you get pregnant? I think I read that one. Y'all so mean, bruh. How you fall in love with someone and spend years with someone you haven't spent more than 4 days in a row with? All that back-to-back calling, I guess. It was weird that she didn't mess with no one else besides Martell. At least that's what she said, but made it seem like he might have. That's so stupid. Probably so. Thanks so much, Isada. Martell disrespected his marriage big time. He didn't have no respect for his marriage at all. He knew he was married as well. No loyalty. He knew he was married and was risking his family and gonna tell this lady he was not gonna choose. What? Girl, she should have wop bop baloo bop bop bam boo and left. That's what she should have did a long time ago. But Miss A did say that while I guess they were supposed to be getting a divorce or something like that, and then she said the producers told them to fake the relationship. So maybe that's how they fell back into everything, child. I suppose, honey. I suppose it's messy. This is messy. Oh, she in ATL by Tasha. I thought she just came up for the weekend. So she live in ATL now? I hope she not spying on Mel. Embarrassing. Did you notice how Arrione got nervous about Tasha when she tried to reach out to Mel? Arrione started texting someone and then told Tasha, I don't want to talk to Mel. I saw that and I thought it was hilarious because Miss Girl got flustered. Martell can get away to an extent for cheating, clearly, while his side chick gets the heat. She should have learned from Mel on how to move. She could have got another man from this and came up. Yeah. Martell takes his lashings too. You know, I think when we're watching the show and stuff, when the show is on, Martell definitely gets his lashings from the people around the world. And now she's choosing to get hers because she's out here speaking out, you know, sharing her thoughts, wanting to share her story that really, we didn't really learn a whole lot, you know, than what we've already known. I thought we were probably going to see like maybe like a different side of her or something. I don't know. But yeah, the interview was in ATL. Everything Khloe told us is literally coming from Martell. She repeating what Martell told her about Mel. And that's what I was saying in my last video, that I guess so many people thought that I was saying that I wanted Arrione on the show or whatever. But this is one of the reasons why I said I don't want to see her on the show, because a lot of the things that she's going to say is going to be stuff that was told to her by way of Martell. And she's going to speak on it so confidently is going to be the issue for me. So that's one of the reasons why I'm not interested. And I feel like her sitting down with Tasha confirmed it. Like, what are we for it? The girl believes whatever Martell tells her. He clearly wasn't faking wanting his wife to the point of getting her pregnant again and disrespecting you. Learn from Mel. Mel got pregnant to have one up on a mistress. Laugh my ass off. Yikes. Everything Khloe told us. No, I think I read that one. Y'all are funny. She said a whole lot of nothing as usual. This interview was the same thing she been saying. Nothing new. Correct. It was a glorified Instagram live, and it just happened to have Tasha K be a part of it. This is why I feel bad for Mel, but I don't. He was honest with her, and she stayed true. She knew that NIGGA was in love with her, and she still stayed. I mean, Miss A did mention that. When he told her that he wasn't gonna choose, she said Miss Mel stayed for 3 more years. I said 3 more years. Okay. Maybe Mel was thinking about saving her family, child. I don't know. But 3 more years after the man said he wasn't finna choose. Bada bing, bada boom. She wants to clear her name. No, she wants to try to make a come up off of Mel. She wants to try to get on this show, and she needs Oprah to pay attention so that she can do that. Y'all is a mess. All right, y'all. I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this thing up. I wish I would have let you guys call in so that you guys could share your thoughts. But I don't know if my headphones are going to act right. Let me see. Let me see if my headphones don't act right, then I'll hop off. I'm using this different device. So let me see what happens if you guys want to join. Zoo. A second, y'all. For those that might want to hop in. Oh, what did I just do? Okay. Y'all is funny, honey. She probably talked to them and they quickly saw that she had nothing to say. Oh, I see B Stokes already ready. B Stokes say, let me hop in on this. Boo, I have some things I gotta say. Give me 1 second, B. I'm about to get to you in just a second, dear heart. Trying to pin this thing so it'll be up there. Oh, snap. Prosperity said I'm finna hop in this thing. All right, y'all. Let me see if I'm gonna be able to, hear you guys. What's going on? Can you hear me?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Give me 1 second. Let me get some stuff off the screen so that you'll be able to be seen, even if it is your pretty image. That is fine as well.
Thank you.
Okay, perfect. All right, I can hear you. I'm happy, so let's go. What are your thoughts, honey? What are your thoughts?
Oh, I have so many thoughts. I jumped in live right on time. Just finished. Okay. I took notes and everything.
Oh, good.
So the first thing I wanted to talk about was Arrione taking accountability for her actions in the affair. She did start the interview off saying, I take accountability. Now I'm coming in here, first of all, because I'm going to come in hot. First of all, I'm going to tell the chat, I have talked about Arrione on my channel. Thank you so much, Jamie, for letting me be on your channel.
Oh, of course.
And so I have a lot of thoughts because this is the first time that we have heard Arrione speak other than them roundabout circular ass lives she does on her IG. Tasha was getting to the questions. Tasha was digging in, and I'm not mad at it. So when she started, Arrione took accountability, which I appreciate. However, when Tasha was pushing for an apology, I saw her not wanting to give an apology. I was like, oh God, is Tasha finna call Melody? Lord, that's gonna be a mess. But I see it from, I'm not saying I see it from both sides. What I'm saying is I saw someone who, if you say that you take accountability, why is it also hard for you to apologize for your part in it? Does that make sense?
A lot of sense. Yep, sure do.
So that to me was like, okay. And this is another thing. Tasha kept saying, oh, she's so credible. And don't get me wrong, she may be credible. I don't know. But if I am judging your credibility, that's two things for me that does not add up. That's all I'm saying. And um I am glad to. I saw somebody in chat say that she did another live, and I'm sure, I'm pretty sure I seen it, honey. I've watched all the lives. Okay, y'all don't know. I watched Martell on what was it, Heavenly, and that's when it first was spoken about abortions. This is just another point for me. This is something that I'm thinking about. It hurts my feelings to hear that these two women were so tied up by this man that they are pregnant at the same time.
Yes.
And making decisions about their body. And then these are personal decisions, and we are talking about it on YouTube so casually. And was that, it's not even something that they brought out. These things were brought out by other people. You get what I'm saying?
I do.
So I can understand the hurt in that. And it
Uh-oh. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know where you went. You can go ahead and go thick, girl. Go ahead and oh, hold on 1 second. There go B Stokes. Give me 1 second.
I'm
Go
sorry,
ahead, B. I
I'm
don't know
sorry,
what happened.
monopolizing. I'm sorry, that was me. I'm sitting here monopolizing. Look, I'm telling you, I just got off of it. I'm coming in hot. I can hear somebody else. I'm talk for a minute.
Okay. Okay, cool. Well, thank you so much for hopping on and sharing your thoughts. I got some other people here in the queue, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop you down and bring someone else up.
All right, I'll see y'all in the comments.
All right, girl.
All right.
All right, go ahead, Prosperity.
Hey everybody. Hey Jamie.
Hey.
First of all, we're gonna address that bad 22, 32 piece that she got on her head with that swoop, that toupee. That's what we really need to start off with. And why is
Oh
her
my
mouth so wide? Why does she have the Joker smile? How about not wanting to be on the show, but just ask, can you get a session with Dr. Francis? Like, because you need some self-esteem, boo. It helped Tisha a little bit. Maybe it can help you too. If it can help Tisha, I'm pretty sure it can help somebody else.
Damn.
Girl, you are worth more than you are giving up. Tasha just paid for a whole interview that we already got 19 times after each episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville. She still said nothing.
Well, can I say something? Can I say something?
Yes. As soon as she finished.
Okay.
1 second. Go ahead. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Prosperity.
so like she just got a free come up because she gave nothing more than she already gave us on each and every live that she has done. This girl really needs to go and do some self work. I hope 2022 is a better year for her because trying to beat male and trying to get one up on male and staying with a man just because you don't like his ex-wife or you think you're gonna be that main chick and he's still not choosing you. That's not what we should be doing in 2022, Ariane. Baby, get some self-esteem and some love about yourself and a new wig, and we'll be good.
Well, we
That wig
thank
is
you so
horrible.
much for your thoughts. Thank you so much.
Love y'all. Y'all have a good one. Thank you,
You
Jamie.
too. All right. All right. Let me go ahead and let Beloved go, and then we'll get to you, Samika. Go ahead, Beloved.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. You are beautiful, by the way.
Of course. Thank you.
I just first want to address the young lady. I think that Miss Arrione is beautiful. However, her spirit is very, very off to me. She was so comfortable being on the side. She was comfortable accepting pieces of a man. How can you look at yourself in the mirror every single day knowing a man is giving you pieces of him? This man will never be loyal to you. He's not even loyal to himself. He's not even an honest man, period. How could you as a woman be okay with that because of money? Baby, you are a prostitute. That's prostitution. And that is troubling. Martell is a demon and he's possessed clearly. He has two personalities. He's one way with Mel and another way with that lady. This man is possessed. You can't pay me otherwise. And you can tell he's conceited and he's a clean narcissist. Mel built this man up to be who he is today. And you know what he did? He used it against her once he got where he was. She was the breadwinner. She said he had messed up teeth before he had the body. She made him who he was. And what did he do? That is a demon. That's not a man. You're not human no more. You're not human, baby. Because human beings have feelings and emotions. You were comfortable doing what you were doing and then justified it. And on that black woman little positivity thing that she said, come on now. It don't take you to be 31 to have respect for another woman. It don't. Baby, I want you to say I was sleeping with that man for money. Let's keep it real. And she's still dealing with him to this day. Still, and it's okay. Just be okay with it. We know. Just be okay with it. But you can't respect another woman if you don't respect yourself first. So miss me with that black woman. Oh, stick together and black woman power. No, baby. Because you didn't care. You didn't care about that when you were sleeping with somebody else's husband, black husband. And you still not taking accountability for how you hurt her. You still not. And to me, that's scary. She don't even want to get married. That's scary. You'll do it again, love. You'll do it again for a bag and a purse. You'll do it again for a car, beloved. You will. And nobody is thinking about the children, the pure innocent souls that's being involved in this. Melody expressed on the reunion how her children was hurt when they saw Martell with the woman. Nobody is considering the children's feeling. How much he took away from the 4 children that he had to have a baby on the side. That is, you're not even faithful to your own seeds. How can you be faithful to a person? You're not even faithful to your children. You cheated on your kids. And now these children have to be mixed up with another woman's child because you didn't have no self-control. Shame on you. You need Jesus the Christ. That's who you need, baby. You don't need a woman. You need Jesus. Jesus the Christ. Yes. Who rose. That's who he needs. He need that ghost up in him. He don't need another woman. He need a Holy Ghost.
I know that's
all I got to say, y'all.
Well, we thank you so much for sharing your thoughts, honey. We appreciate you. I'm gonna go ahead and let Miss Samika go next. Go ahead, Miss Samika. Thank you, beloved.
The only thing that I see, Arrione really needs to apologize to me. That's what I feel like she should do, because as soon as she found out that he was married, she should have cut it off in the beginning. It shouldn't have ever went that long. It should have just stopped. And then on top of that, now the kids is going to suffer because now they done lost their dad and they're not in the same household with the mom. So I feel like that's really, really foul on her part, and she needs to. I understand her saying that she takes initiative and take accountability for what she did, but she need to do a lot more than that, because you knew what you knew. 7 years, psh, get out of here. That's just crazy. But thank you so much for listening to me. I don't have a whole lot to say, but I was really irritated by the whole thing. I was just like, "Are you serious?"
Right. Exactly. Well, I thank you for hopping on. I appreciate it. Thanks for sharing your thoughts.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too.
Bye-bye. Go ahead, Natavia. Or is it Natavia?
It's Natavia.
Natavia. Gotcha. What's going on? What's on your mind?
Not so much. How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Just laid up as I can. I have a couple things. I ain't gonna keep you too long though.
Okay.
I want to know why what's her name? Arrione believes every single thing that Martell tells her, like it came out of the Bible. Because that story he told about that attorney on Dr. Heavensley page, and that she was messing with their attorney, and she was asleep, and he got her phone and looked through her phone and seen that they was messaging back and forth. First of all, why would you even put the number in your phone to see why would you think that a number of a dude that she was messing with would be in your phone? That's number one. But number two, so you just put the phone back down and you ain't say nothing to her?
Right.
Like, I don't know, if you was jumping out, you left a business meeting to go watch her and record her when y'all was divorced and she was on a date. You can't tell me he would snatch Melanie up out that sleep if they was married and he looked at her phone and seen that she was talking to, not just talking to somebody, but talking to somebody that both of y'all know.
Well, she said he's never gotten physical with her.
Huh? She did say that. She did say that, but the way she said it, it was kind of like in a circle. So I don't know. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I think she's still protecting him in certain ways that he don't protect her in. But I don't know no man that really gonna put the phone down and just leave it at that and just go tell their mistress and not blow up the spot, because we got a problem, baby.
Right.
Even if they are cheating, we got a problem. And then why she keeps saying that Martell, like, he keep chasing her. What does that mean? Anybody that try to mess with you, you gonna mess with them? Like, you keep saying he was chasing me. That don't mean you had to stop and let him catch you. Like, what does that mean? It mean you don't have any mind control on yourself? Like, you don't have your own mind? You gonna let this man just tell you what you gonna do with him? Like, I don't get that. I don't get that part at all. And I don't think it was all about any money. I think he just probably showed her things that she wasn't used to. Um, and that just won her over so much. And then also, like I said, I really believe they bonded over their hate for Melanie. Because it's clear that she hates Melanie just as much as he do. And once he realized that he can't get Melanie back, it's about to turn on her, because now he gonna blame her that he can't get his family back, or that he not with his family, because now he done fell off. And I guess he got a few dollars from when they aired the show or whatever, but he was struggling. He been struggling bad. So I don't get that. And then the thing about her saying, like, well, when she asked her why they wasn't together, and she was like, because they damaged and he damaged and this and that, then why would you have a baby with somebody like that? Like, why would you have a baby with somebody that you're saying is so damaged? She keep making up these excuses on why they're not together, but those was not excuses that you used to not mess with him or have unprotected sex with him. Or I think she just saying that because she know he don't want to be with her. Like, what was all of this for? If it wasn't for the money, if it wasn't for you wasn't in love with him and all this stuff, what was all of this for? Like, why would you bring a baby into this and all this stuff that he's telling you about his wife, but she keep getting pregnant, so you still sleeping with her? So Melanie had to be doing something right in the bedroom. You keep on, you still having sex with her.
Right. Exactly.
That's all I had.
We definitely appreciate your thoughts. Thanks for calling in, Natavia, and sharing.
No problem. Y'all have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
Go ahead, Uniboo.
Hey, Jamie.
Hey.
It's a hot mess because I felt like she got into the interview to tell us the same thing she was saying online on her live. There wasn't really, basically, there wasn't really much, like tea, I guess, that was spilled, but I just felt like, when you listen to it, first it was before everything happened, she said she knew he was married after 2 years being with him. Now on this interview, she says she knew after 9 months being with him. So I'm over here like, which one is it?
Ooh, help me.
But either way, you knew that he was married, but yet you stayed. And then you keep saying, well, he's chasing me. You also have the free will to just say stop. Or if you're in Ohio, like she said, she used to live in Ohio. How are you gonna chase you all over? Just don't open the door. You can, if you really don't want to mess with someone, just like other ways to actually like avoid it. She wanted the attention of a married man. Maybe she felt like he has status or he have money. Because she did say they come with perks and stuff like that. Single mother struggling, someone offered to pay or give you a car, of course you're going to stay. But I felt like she keeps switching her stories. And she's like real delusional. One moment you feel sorry for Mel. The next minute you don't want to apologize. You feel like, oh, they've been using you for the show. I'm trying to figure out like no one mentioned your name on the show. No one said Arian Carey was the mistress. They just said he had a mistress.
Right.
Someone dug you up, but it wasn't Melanie. And they still didn't mention her on the show until the last season when she started making her rounds. So it's not like they said it on the show. Like, if no one dug you out, no one would ever know it was you.
Correct.
And you can't say they built the show around you because they didn't build the show around you. Before they even mentioned the mistress, there's businesses, there's all the venture that was going on. The show wasn't made or built around you. It was made about love and Black people being elevated. You just happen to be a part of the demise of a marriage. I just feel like she took no accountability. Everything is what he did it. He did it. Yeah, he did his part. You did your part. Even if you feel sorry for the wife, a simple, like if she really want to put everything behind her, she could have just have a nice apologize. And people would probably like see her differently. But the fact that she's like, I'm not gonna apologize. Why would Mel apologize to you? That's her husband that she took a vow with. That
Right.
why would she apologize to you? You are part of the demise of her, marriage. But she's not delusional and taking no accountability, and her story keeps switching left and right. I was like, man, I waste my whole hour for this. I could have watched her on on live on like, but yeah, that's my whole opinion
Well, I
about it.
appreciate you for calling in and sharing your thoughts. I appreciate it, Uniboo. I hope you have a good night.
Thank you. Same to you.
Bye. All right, Miss Tia.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I only have a few things to say. I wish Tasha would have pressed the timeline because if she was living in Ohio, at what point did you move back to Huntsville? Because you went to
Ooh.
school in Huntsville, but I'm assuming you moved back home. So what point did you move back to Huntsville? The second thing I noticed when Tasha asked her if she wanted to get married, she was hesitant and she said it's because men cheat. Like, girl, yeah, when women like you are willing to help them cheat. So yeah. And then the last thing, she said that her karma is like her current reality, like people not liking her and the rumors and everything. So why wouldn't I don't step in on God's work? Let God do his work, girl. Get that karma.
Right.
That's all I got.
Well, I appreciate you for calling in and sharing your thoughts, Tia. Thank you, girl. Have a good night. Y'all, honey. It's the hot mess. She knows better, but doesn't have to do better. Ariane doesn't appear to feel remorseful or have negative energy. Why apologize if you don't feel bad? Okay. Um. Hey, Estada, thanks so much for the super chat. How do you get on the video? I'm about to put the link back up. I ended up taking it down because I was like, I'm just gonna take a few people, but I see that you're not the only person asking to get in, so I'm gonna drop it real quick. All right, there we go. So it's in there for you whenever you're ready to hop on. B Stokes, I know you had a few more things to say, so you're welcome to come back. If you wanted to, finish your points. Let's see what else we got. I see we got quite a few people in here. We got over 1,000 people, so please be sure to hit the like button, everybody. I appreciate you guys for hanging out here. You could be anywhere on this first Monday of 2022, but y'all hanging out with me. Appreciate you, fam. You know what I'm saying? All right, we got what's this? Is it Master?
Hi, Jamie.
Hi.
Yes, I just wanted to say that I think a lot of people are missing the point that this whole affair started like because of sex. If you pay attention to the first season when Martell was complaining to Melody about certain things, he was complaining to her because he was not being satisfied sexually. And I believe in one episode he specified that he wasn't receiving oral sex from her. So I know a lot of people, we have to admit, like sometimes when men are not, happy sexually, depending on, that man's character and his willpower, men will stray away. And I'm not defending anything that he did, but I believe all of this started sexually. And from what I can see, Ariane is someone, like, she's a young woman who she doesn't really, I don't know what she's been through in the past, but I don't see that she values relationships, seeing that she's already a single mother. And now she's a single mother with two different fathers. So clearly she has some healing to do, some childhood wounds that she needs to heal from. And I'm just saying this, from my own experience and, just from people who I know. I really believe that she just has some healing that she needs to do. She found Martell, she was attracted to him. And maybe we don't know what they were talking about. He could have been filling her head up with lies. Clearly, he was in her bed, they were having pillow talk, and he was complaining about what he wasn't happy with at home. It doesn't mean that he didn't love Mel. He really did love his wife. It's just certain things that he wasn't happy with. He went out and he found them somewhere else. And he said that numerous times, that so and so was pleasing me when you weren't. So it's not that he didn't love Mel, but he let whatever he wasn't happy about, that little bit, he let that ruin his family. And she just Ariane just happened to be, she just happened to be one of the women that was willing to fulfill his needs. So I think a lot of people are missing that part of it. And a lot of women are like that. A lot of women, they don't really truly understand themselves and the value that they hold as a woman, bearing someone's child, which is why she didn't really regard the fact that, this woman had, a child and stuff like that. And, she went and had a baby with him. He laid down with her too and created that child too. It wasn't only her. So, and like I said, we don't know what Martell was telling her. We don't know what Martell was telling Ariane. So that pillow talk was strong enough that she was, willing to feel a certain type of way and lay it down with him. And she laid down with him multiple times until they had a baby. And he clearly had feelings for her. So I think that, like I said, I'm not defending her or him, but I do think a lot of people who are on the outside, they're not really looking at it from her point of view. Like, what could Martell have been telling Ariane? So that's just what I think about it.
Hi Jamie. So for me, I just I feel for her, in a sense, because you can tell she obviously didn't have someone to teach her how she was supposed to be treated. But at the same time, now that you know better, you should do better. And at the end of the day, Martell was feeding her lies more than likely. He was telling her Mel was doing this, doing that. She didn't grow up with, a dad or uncles or cousins or even a brother that probably told her, okay, men will tell you and tell a lie to you to get you to do whatever. But I do feel like once she realized that she wasn't gonna be where Mel is, should have put her back. Okay, this was a tough lesson. I'm just gonna go ahead and go. She thought that by having a baby with him, that was gonna make him be a ready-made family. When in actuality, Martell don't love nobody. Martell don't love himself. He don't love his kids, and he don't love Melody. And the reason I say that is because you were sleeping with this woman. You didn't know what she had, and no telling how many other women. So, which means you could have gotten an STD and given it to your wife, and she was pregnant multiple times while you were cheating on her. And the thing of it is, okay, let's say it's something that he could get rid of, but if you have syphilis and your wife is pregnant and she gets it, your child can be born blind. So you didn't care about your child's safety or health. You didn't care about your wife's safety or health, and you didn't care about yourself. And the thing of it is, Martell is someone that doesn't have any drive or ambition. He just likes how it looks, which is case in point because Melody had the builder license and he didn't. He didn't do anything to secure himself in the fact that what if she up and died tomorrow? People die every day. You know what I'm saying? For nothing. They go to sleep, they don't wake up, anything could happen. And so now you have no way to take care of all these kids that you have. And so you would rather, what is glitters isn't always gold. And so I feel like, it's kind of like with the Tristan and Khloe thing. The same way you get them is the same way you lose them. Like he don't love himself, he don't love Khloe. And it's just, it's sad that Black men don't understand their value sometimes and don't understand what they could be if they even just gave themselves a little bit of respect. Because like your daughter grow up and see this. Your son is going to grow up and see this. And now, do I think Mel is 100% right? No, I don't. But that does not mean that Martell gets a pass because, that child didn't do anything. But, end of the day, the person that suffers the most is those kids because they're going to have to grow up, and like I'm from Alabama, like right outside of Montgomery. And let me tell you, it's a small world. Alabama, small world, and those kids are going to go to school and they're going to be teased and they're going to be picked on, and they're going to ask, do you suck dick like your mom? Do you not like your mom? Like things like that they're not thinking about in the long term. Like, yeah, it's cute to make that song, but what about those kids?
I agree with everything you said, Ms. Kelsey. I thank you so much for hopping on and sharing your thoughts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Shay Renee, go ahead.
Hey, Jamie, I didn't turn my camera on, girl, because I'm trying to braid my hair and I'm in here looking like Kizzy. I got to go to work tomorrow. But anyway, I wanted to jump on and just give my thoughts real quick. First of all, what happened to the Bravo? What happened to going on Bravo? What happened to getting a show on Bravo? So bravo to your lies, because Tasha K must be Bravo. And I feel like basically everything that she said was built around her trying to get on the show. You feel like there's a negative narrative out there. Well, honey, it's because you created it for yourself. The thing about being in a relationship, or as Tasha K wanted to consistently call her to, I guess, make it sound better and make it taste better to everybody else, is calling her a mistress. No, sweetheart, you were a side chick, and that's what it is. And all of this, she kept on saying, oh, but he was chasing me. And he was, he kept calling me. That's called a stalker. And we have ways of getting rid of those if it was really a bother. So you took no accountability. Okay, you don't want to apologize to Mel. That's why your image will continue to be negative. You could have turned this whole thing around. You could have been getting sales for your China store clothes on your website, and your whole little image could have changed. And last but not least, I don't want to take up too much time. I feel like she posted that picture and said, oh, I damn near took the picture, and started talking about the women being linebackers and all this stuff, trying to act like she had insight, again, to get on the show. So that's what she's doing. She's trying to create a way for them to have to make herself so entertaining that they're like, we gotta have her on the show because she has information on the other couples and their marriages, which she really just sounds like an idiot. She's saying the same stuff that she tap dances on her lives with every night, sounding like a fool. And I said that was last, but this really is last. She said that her and Martell are not sleeping together. You couldn't pay me to say that he ain't still knocking the dust off of that Bob. Girl, knock it off, okay? And that's that. Thank you, Jamie. I love you. Thank you so much for letting me comment.
Thank you so much for hopping on, Shay. I appreciate that. Have a good night. Let me go ahead and get to Tanisha. Yeah, you can go ahead and go, Tanisha.
Did you say Tanisha or Mika?
I said Tanisha.
Oh, this is Mika.
Okay, I have a Tanisha here, but I don't see Tanisha talking. I have a Tanisha, a April, and a Mika. Whichever you guys want to go first.
Okay, this is Mika. Okay, I got a question and a statement. My question is, Martell was on the show bragging, oh, she went to the same college as you. She got a degree from the same college as you, but she didn't finish her nursing degree. So what degree do she have? He bragged and said, oh, she went to the same college as you, got a degree, but she didn't finish the nursing school. So I was confused about that. And my statement is, I want to respond to the caller who said, well, we don't know what Martell was telling her. We don't know what Martell was telling her, but we do know she said Melody showed up at the friend's house and they had a 2-hour conversation. So she do know Melody's side of you messing with my husband. And if they had a 2-hour conversation, now you do know. So she still chose to stay. So it don't matter. At that point, it don't matter what he was telling her. She got it from the horse's mouth that you sleeping with this lady's husband. And she obviously came there one time with friends to beat you down. So, you know, she wasn't happy about it. So, I don't know. I just want one last thing. She a bird, and that's it. Oh, wait, one more thing.
Okay, go ahead.
Can you tell me how to say this? Good luck.
Good luck.
All right, bye, y'all.
Bye. You got something, April?
Hey, y'all. Can you hear me, girl?
Yes, I can hear you, honey.
I'm with Mika. I normally be on camera, but it's a struggle night. I'm with Mika. I'm not trying to understand, empathize, emphasize, sympathize, underize, tenderize, or nothing with no side chick, whole mistress, trollop, dusty, mud duck, under, over, as Mariah would say, over, under, bite, shark tail. I don't want to hear it. Unless she got a picture of Marceau's left testicle, I don't want to hear nothing else from Arrione. She's setting us up for failure. You don't have no good tea. Nothing is presented. It's the same thing when he told me in a 2-parent household. What you mean 2 parents in the same house? I can't. Like I said, I need naked photos. I need whoever the linebacker was. I think it's Khloe. I need whoever these people are. I need photos, interviews. For you to go on Tasha K when you have your own platform, I guess that's what she's calling it, selling boutique clothes from China. Ma'am, ma'am, I don't want to hear it no more. I don't want to hear it. I appreciate you getting the money. All the Black creators getting money off this bird. Continue. But once you know somebody is married, that's when you transform into a bird. Okay, a dusty, dingy bird at that. You know, a vulture, just a scrounging ass bird. So, other than that, I wish Melody the best, even though she can't carry a note. She holds on to a note. Like every second Sunday, she holds on to half a note. But I'm very proud of her for moving on. I don't want to hear any more songs about Arrione. I'm trying to hear like some new stuff that she's moving on. I'm sure she's getting piped down by some beautiful man somewhere in Atlanta. Let's hear about that. But I look forward to that reunion. Was fabulous. I kind of hope Arrione comes on so she can, you know, transform into a Phoenix mud duck on TV if that's her goal. But I don't believe the Bravo deal. Why you bringing Oprah into it? And I think that's all I got. And I appreciate you for letting me on.
Oh my God. Thank you so much, April, for hopping on. We do appreciate you. I got one last person that I'm about to go ahead and get to. I hope you have a great night. Thank you.
You too.
My goodness, honey. All right, Prosperity, you my last person for the night, honey. I cannot. That was hilarious. Go ahead, Prosperity.
I can't say it like you, but I'm gonna try. This is messy. Arrione, nobody likes you. Go away, go away, go away. You are putting yourself in more embarrassment than you need to have at this moment. Just hush. They're not gonna let you on the show. Oprah not gonna listen to you through the TV screen. Bravo ain't got no meeting coming up with you. Your wig is bad. Your mouth is wide, and we know why Martell loves you so much. You can fit both in your mouth at the same time, and you know what I'm talking about, the peanuts and the little stick, the pretzel. Girl, you are a fling. You just fulfilled something that Mel wouldn't do anymore. Martell wants to be looked at as a god, and you stroke that ego and the balls the way they point blank, the end, the period. If he wanted you, why haven't he made you his main chick yet? You keep saying you don't want him. No, it's because you know it's never going to come. You're never going to be male. You're never going to take that place in his heart. You can never fill that void for him, youngin. So go on, get your own man, and pray to God that nobody does the same thing to you that you did to her. Because karma is a bitch. It really is. And just take your side chick award and go to bed. Good night.
Woo, all right. Thank you so much for your thoughts, Miss Prosperity. And we about to go ahead and get ready to close this thing out. I hope you have a great night. Thank you so much.
You too. I also go watch on Amazon Prime. You gotta go watch. Be careful what you ask for. Starring our girl, our favorite beer, Jamie. And then you gotta go over to Tubi and watch the next movie. And then you watch Paper Heart at the same time so we can get all these YouTube ladies the recognition that they need. Thank
That's
y'all.
right.
Have a good night.
Catch all
And don't forget to hit the damn like button. It's free.
You can catch all three of the movies over on Tubi, guys. So thank you so much, Prosperity. I appreciate you. You go ahead
You know
and
I
have
advocate for you.
night.
I'm your little endorsement.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Y'all, this was a long one here, boy. Y'all been blowing up about this interview, honey. Y'all have been blowing up. Oh, she is definitely going to get cheated on. Her karma is coming. She says she's in her karma phase right now. Right now, at this point, the relationship is no longer a secret. So I don't know what she's talking about. It's time to go to bed, y'all. Let's say our prayers and good night. Right, Star? And that's the right, Star, y'all. It's funny, honey. Okay, yeah, we about to go ahead and get ready to wrap this thing up. Listen, oh, you want the name of both movies? So I have two movies on Tubi. One is called Be Careful What You Ask For. The next one is called He Belongs to Me. And yeah, so those are the name of the two movies that you inquired about. So yeah, I appreciate the support. I appreciate everybody that has been able to check it out and leaving your thoughts and comments about it. So I appreciate that. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to hit the like button on the way out. If you all are not subscribed already, please be sure to join the family and subscribe to the channel. Okay. Happy New Year to everybody. And I hope you all continue to have a wonderful, wonderful week. Okay. And I'll give you guys a recap. Okay. Because right now on this live, we just did a lot of chit chat about it. I actually took notes about it. So I'll come back to you guys with another video, just, giving you guys my detail and recap on what I thought about the interview, piece by piece. So that's all I got. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at jamithatsme. Have a good night. Bye-bye.